Hello again, gang. Welcome back to another Football Manager 2023 experiment with me, Jayhuahua. And today, we're looking at contracts. More importantly, contract bonuses. Do they make a difference? Let's find out. So yes, welcome back to the channel, gang. And before we even get going, shout out to Adam, who suggested this in one of the comments on a previous video. Here I am, delivering on my promise to bring the experiments that you suggest to the channel. There you go, gang. I'm a man of my word, a man of the people. What? Oh, too good to you. You're too good to me, gang. Hey, here we go then. Here's the experiment. We have got Greg goal scorer. Yeah, Greg goal scorer, 90 current ability, 200 potential ability. Of course, we always like the 200 potential ability. Centre forward. Contract details. He has got a weekly wage of £3,000 a week. A perfect wage to live on. Right? He's got a promotion wage rise of 25%. So he's going to go up in terms of his promotion wage rise, but we're only going to get like 4 or 5 promotions. So he probably won't go to dizzy heights like he should deserve to. He has got a goal bonus of £10,000 a goal. And he's got seasonal landmark goal bonuses of 10, 30k, 20, 30k. I set these up differently. So I tried to set up 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Unfortunately, it didn't go through. And I tried to set up different figures. So he's getting 30k at each landmark and, yeah, 90k for these three at 30. But he's getting 10k a goal. So he's getting sod all for an assist, 10k for a goal. So you'd think he'd get a lot of goals. On the other hand, his strike partner, yes, Alex Assister, exactly the same ability, exactly the same potential ability, and exactly the same contract. Although this contract's done it in assist bonus, this is what I tried to do: 100k, 250k, 500k, £1 million, 2.5 million. 10k in assist. Don't know why the goal bonus can't do it. This game sometimes. Anyway, Alex, you'd expect to get a lot more assists. Greg, you'd expect to get a lot more goals. They're both 16, and they're both going to PSG in 2045. Now, I've had to take over Solihull Moors as the manager. 3 times I've done this experiment, simulating all the way through. First time, I got sacked when I was on holiday. And so they started not playing him every game. Second time, I didn't get sacked to begin with. I did get sacked in the end because they got relegated out of the leagues because I didn't put all the staff retention and transfers to staff members. Third time, I did do that, and the staff members were rubbish, and we ended up getting relegated out of the game again, and I got sacked again. So this time, I've put a few staff members. I've brought a couple in, Owen Humble, and I've just edited a few statistics. So he's going to be the assistant manager. I've also, Connor Neesham, I've brought him in as a director of football and just given him an absolute demonic set of attributes. So we're going to go on holiday. These two will play as long as they're fit and healthy. We've got Greg and Alex. Who will get the most goals? Who will get the most assists? That's the experiment. Hopefully, we'll see the goal bonus. We'll see Greg getting more goals and Alex getting more assists. So it actually matters to the psychology and the mentality of the player. But I don't know whether it will. So without further ado, we're going to jump forward a year to see how they got on in the Vanarama National League in Season 1. So we finished second in the Vanarama National League last season. We came second. And Greg has got to 124 and Alex is at 119. So let's have a look at Greg then. In Season 1, he got 36 goals, 12 assists, 11 player of the matches. He actually got 4 in the cup, so 40 goals in all competitions. Fair play, Greg. Alex, he got less assists and less goals. 35, 30 in the league. So Alex got less goals, but less assists as well. So this is very inconclusive from the first season that we've seen. As they get better, they will be playing, supposed to be playing every week anyway, because obviously they're starting because that's the tactic, right? So in terms of Alex versus Greg, in their polygons, we can see Greg has got a little bit better in the mental departments, but everything else is borderline identical. But having said that, Alex is not better than Greg at a singular attribute, yet Greg is better than Alex in a hell of a lot. He's gone up a lot in bravery, 3 in bravery. Okay, well, we will jump forward a little bit of a larger chunk now. We will go through 3 years to see how they're getting on in 2026. Have they managed to take Solihull Moors to promotion? Let's hope so. We're in League One. We're in League One with Solihull Moors. Let's quickly then. Solihull Moors, history, competitions, domestic league. So they came second in the Vanarama National League that we saw, 87 points. The next season they won the league, 103 points, and back-to-back promotions going up straight into League One, and then finishing 5th inside the playoffs, but missing out, unfortunately. Well, 165 for Greg, 165 for Alex. Let's have a look how they're getting on. So we've got 124 league goals and 51 assists for Greg. 161 goals for Alex and 40 assists. So this is completely the opposite. Less assists, more goals for Alex. So it's looking like so far it does not really matter. And they are improving slightly differently as players. Alex is better going forward. He's got better technique, much better mentals now. His mentals have gone through the roof. In terms of physicals, Greg's got a bit better agility and jumping reach. Greg's also got the better heading. But yeah, in terms of their overall goals and assists record, Alex has got more goals and less assists, which is not what I expected to happen to begin with. If I'm being perfectly honest, I thought that the contract bonuses might have a bit more of a psychological impact, especially at lower leagues where the money that they're earning is considerably lower. £3,800 a week, okay, it's a lot of money for someone like me and you, but for a footballer, it's not. So when you're getting 10k for an assist or 10k for a goal, and you're up front together, I can just imagine like Alex just passing it across for Greg, 20 grand, 10 grand in each of their pockets. So we're really going to rattle through this experiment now and jump forward 5 more years. But before we do that, I've got a little bone to pick with some of you lot. If you already subscribed, this doesn't really apply to you. I tell you what, if you subscribed, please like this video, leave any comments down below of any ideas. Thank you very much. Feed that algorithm, it's hungry. This little bone I've got to pick is for the non-subscribers. If it's the first time here, bear no grudge. Subscribe if you want to. We welcome you aboard. It's for the disparity in the analytics of the amount of views I get to the amount of subscribers that I've got, and the amount of new viewers that I get, the amount of subscribers that I've got, the amount of people that are coming back and watching my videos for multiple, not the first time, yeah, they're still not subscribed. Subscribe! Then you can be kept up to date with all the ramblings and idiocy on this channel. Go and watch the Oldham days, having a lot of fun over there, and see all the other experiments. It's all there at your fingertips, and it's free! What a sales pitch that was. Right, let's go forward 5 more years. Oh, we're at 198 and 199. And Solihull Moors are only in the Premier Division. Oh, we're there. So in terms of Sky Bet League One, they did finish 5th. And then they finished 2nd. Didn't win the title. And then 3 years in the Championship. 11th, 19th, 15th. And then bang, won it by a mile. 100 points. Last season, this will be the first season in the Premier Division. They finally got there in 9 years of 2 players that are basically perfect. Not perfect, perfect potential. Greg Goalscorer is the captain and considered the key player. No mention for Alex Assister. So, in terms of attribute analysis, look at him. Look at his 17. 17s for the holy trinity over here of dribbling, finishing, and first touch. Acceleration, pace. He's strong. He's got good technique, great decisions, great composure, great off the ball. This guy is probably scoring goals for fun. And he's got 287 goals and 112 assists with 100 player of the matches. Remember those numbers, gang. 287, 112, 100. Well, we've got better finishing. We will compare the polygons in a minute. So he's got 17 more player of the matches. 112 assists, was it for Greg? So what's that? 12, 9, 21. 21 less assists for the assist merchant and 373 goals. Did you have... Yeah, 200 and something. Right, I'm going to have to go back to Greg. 287. So Alex has nearly got 100 goals more than Greg, yet Greg's the key player. What's their average rating? Greg, 7.82, 7.89. In terms of the comparison then, as you can see, defending-wise, Alex is a little bit better. and a little bit better going forward. Greg doesn't seem to be better at anything. Better at crossing, better at long shots, better at penalty taking, although I'd take 19. Slightly better decisions, slightly better work rate, but everything else is all about Alex. Better concentration, anticipation. Alex's bravery has superseded Greg's, who shot out the gate, didn't he? A very brave boy early on, did Greg. He must have lost his bottle in recent years. Have they been capped for England? They have. Alex has got 26 caps for England and 25 goals. Greg, on the other hand, 27 in 28. So they are both scoring at a goal a game. I mean, look at this here. Greg has got 18 assists and 22 goals in the 27-28 season. Nearly as many assists as goals. That is insane. Although in the championship here, 49 goals in 45 games. What a season he's just had. The most recent season was Alex's most prolific 4 assists, 19. Every other season, apart from here in League 2, he's only just managed to get double figures a couple of times, whereas he's scored, 42 in 45 here, 54 in 45 back here, and 12 in cup competitions. He got 66 overall. Absolutely brilliant. £34.5 million to spend, do Solihull Moors, with a wage budget currently spending £189,000. Committed spending £135,000. They can spend another £350,000 with £35 million to spend on transfers. The director of football he's doing some business. He's doing the business with the transfers. Go on, lad. Is he still there? Connor Neesham. Oh, he's lost all of his abilities. I didn't change his current and potential abilities. He just changed his attributes. What an idiot. This has been a shambles, this has. Do you know what? I've simulated this so many times. Oh, it's Monday night. I work full time. I've got to go into the office Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You're going to have to accept, guys, that some of my experiments might have a couple of errors in them. But they're all good fun, right? They're all good fun. Oh, 2031. Right. We are going to jump forward through, should we say 5 more years? Yeah, 5 more years. No, 1 year. I'm going to jump forward 1 year to see how they did in the first season in the Premier League. Then we'll do 5. 15th. Newcastle won the Premier League. Oh, what a tight Premier League that was. 2 points separated the top 3 teams. They finished 15th. Happy days. Greg, 17 goals, 7 assists. Alex, 30 goals, 3 assists. Let's go 5 years. At the 4th in the Premier Division. Oh, we've not ticked over. And here we go. Average rating. Alex at 8.07. Greg at 7.51. No one in the assists. Alex Tavares. Ailton Tavares. Don't know why I called him Alex. Alex assisted with 37 goals. But Ed Malyon, 48 goals. Who's this guy? 25 years old. He's got 4 caps and 2 goals. I mean, he's been prolific through his career, really. Come through at Leeds. He's scored every season he's played. 15 for Hull in that season, 22. And then every year he's got 20 goals at least. And then he just got 48. Leeds have just won the league. Have they had a tycoon? No, they've just been run very well. I'm shocked. Anyway, look, Greg, in the last few years, he's not played great. 14, 14, 19, 33 in 2 years, whereas Alex has probably got that in 1 year. Yeah, he has 37 in 38 this season, 13 assists as well. Finishing 4th Champions League football for them. Go on, lads. How old are they now? They're 31. Right, let's jump through 4 years till they're 35. Here we go, 2041. He finished 6th, getting Europa League football, Solihull Moors, and again, 29 goals. Alex assisted, but nowhere. Greg, goal scorer Greg, he's nowhere at 35 years old. 472 goals and 192 assists. Alex, 163 assists, 655 goals. This has almost proved the opposite. If you want someone to score loads of goals, give them an assist bonus. I'm going to have to do this again with central midfielders. I might do this with wingers as well. We'll see. Anyway, we're coming to the end of their careers. We're about there in terms of their ability. How have Solihull Moors done? Competitions. Domestic league. So they finished, some of them finished 4th. Then they got 3rd and 13th, 12th, 6th. Not great. But they've come back and they've got Europe again. Fair play to them. When do they leave? 45. So it's 4 more years then. Let's go 4 years and just see how they finished off their career. What's happened here? Why am I no longer in charge? I was sacked in 2041. I've been sacked 4 years ago. After the 6th place finished, 14th, they must have been doing awful, then they recovered. 7th, 8th, 6th. Right, so schedule 2041-42. I think that was it. The game against Tottenham. I think that's where I got sacked. 7th and 12th. I was unsackable. I don't get it. Anyway, goal scorer Greg. I'm in the way now. Oh, I've been in the way probably for a few times. Right, 524 goals, 210 assists, 702 goals for Alex, 175 assists, 124 goals in 157 for England, 166 and 153 for Greg. Not getting the goal scoring bonus for England, yet he's getting more goals. Absolutely baffling. Now, in terms of Football of the Year, Alex's sister has won it 3 times. Greg won it once. Erling Haaland had a good spell, didn't he? 5 years in a row. And Alex won it again up here. So Alex has won 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 for Alex, 1 for Greg. Oh, look at this. Alex, 4 years in a row, year off, and then won it again. So he's got 5. None for goal scorer Greg. So Alex has had a much better career. We're going to jump forward through a couple more years because I've simmed a couple more. It's about 2050. I'm going to see how they did at PSG. Did they become staff members? And of course, we're going to check internationals and we're going to see if Ralph became England manager. Don't you worry, gang. Of course, we're doing that. Save the best to last, right? How do we get the watch time up? What you all came to see. Solihull Moors, 6th in the English Premier Division still. In terms of the past winners, then, Leeds did win it that one singular season, but since then they haven't done anything. Solihull coming 3rd down here. Newcastle won quite a few. Tottenham have had an absolute decade of dominance since the late 2030s. Yeah, winning 8 titles. 8 Premier Division titles for Tottenham. Have they won any Champions Leagues? They have. They've only won 3. Newcastle have won 1. Tottenham have won 3. Chelsea, Arsenal have won a few. Cardiff have just won the Europa League. Solihull Moors have won a couple of Europa Leagues as well. Leeds down here. Brighton, West Ham. So icons. I'm a legend. Jayhuahua is a legend as a manager. I was on holiday for 17 years and I'm a legend. Yet the 2 icons that did all the goal scoring and assisting, Greg and Alex, only icons. Greg's an assistant manager who is unemployed. In terms of his career, 525 goals, 210 assists, 166 player of the matches, a 7.60 overall. Alex can't look quite at his career stats, unfortunately, but he got 702 goals. And he was doing much better, wasn't he? He won loads of Ballon d'Ors. He was far better. 126 and 162 for England. Greg, what does it say? International here. 153 caps, 166 goals. Speaking of English then, right, is Alex Patterson, who is currently the England manager. They've only got the 1 World Cup. So 1966 was the only World Cup. 2 Euros, though, 2032 and 2048. Oh, and the heartbreak gang. Sarri, Schroeder, Conte, Ronnie Deila, Unai Emery, Simone Inzaghi, Reece Williams, James Ward-Prowse, who's now the manager of Atletico Madrid. But no Ralph. We're going to end on this. Where is Ralph? Well, Ralph Hasenhüttl's not even on the game anymore. School is out, gang. That is the end of today's lesson. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. I hope you've had fun. I hope you've all learnt something. What have we learnt? Contract bonuses mean sod all. You put a contract bonus in for someone, hoping that it's going to incentivise them to be a bit better at assisting or goal scoring. Literally had the opposite effect. Our man who got paid very handsomely for getting assists got considerably more goals. And our man who got paid very handsomely for scoring goals, he scored a lot of goals, yeah. But nowhere near as many as his counterpart who's getting money for assists. And he got more assists than him. So yeah, that's the end of the experiment. I hope like I say, gang, hope you've enjoyed it. Please, if you haven't already, drop a like on the video. Do subscribe to the channel. Growing massively at the moment in comparison to where I was a couple of months ago. And I'd love to keep that momentum going. You can be part of that. Come and join us for more experiments in the future. Come and join me on the Oldham days. We're having an absolute riot in League One. No, we're not in League One. We're in the Championship. We've been in the Championship for ages. What am I saying? Oh, it's been a long day. It's only Monday. Take care, gang. See you soon. Oh yeah, comments, ideas down below. Hit me up with them. Love to hear them.